Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Mbappe, he is through here. Gets his head on it. And that has been clubbed away.
They've got to make this not...
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Out towards the flank. Oh, what a climb! Has another go! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Now it's Forlan. He's found a way through. And that has been cleared. Takes a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy. You lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
No, he's had it taken off him. Now it's Hazard. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. Shot at goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Swings in a... Messi! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Guti. He's away. And Guti! It's fallen kindly here. Forlan chasing after it. Now that's well seen too. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard... And the finish! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Bayer Leverkusen are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely ball and a real chance now. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. And that's a poor penalty.
Oh, Peter, I'm not a great reader of body language, but I didn't like the way he walked up to that.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Chance for a shot! And that has fair fizzed. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. There's the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Bayer Leverkusen really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Forlan plays it short. Bastoni deals with that comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. Hazard. Real chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's cut it out. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Forlan. Quality ball. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Over to the left. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a quick ball upfield. And the first 45 minutes are up. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Bayer Leverkusen are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation.
And a chance! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Bayer Leverkusen clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Barella. He's got away. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gets into some space. Brilliantly cut out. Played into space. And he's managed to get free. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Guti being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Guti! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay. He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for a runner. Always onto this. And the shot! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! A finish of true class! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Raul. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Bayer Leverkusen go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting. It's Neymar! Bastoni attempts a clearance.
Substitutions taking place.
He is just caressing the ball. Now the delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Into the last 5 minutes. That's a pretty loose pass.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe threads one in. Barella, he won't be happy with that one. That is good alertness. Raul. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's ambitious. There was plenty of power on that. 5 minutes to add. And here's Raul. Now, can they get him away? And smartly reclaimed. Raul. Mbappe tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Sorloth really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He is through here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Doku! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's hit it long. Nicely shaped ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Short changes him with that pass. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And they've got rid. And no, that was never going to make it. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
He won't be happy with that one. Nuno Mendes tries to pass it through. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Guti.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has ended up in no man's land. Veron. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, he's got space here. That is a brilliant interception. And the shot! Deftly away. Azar can see things others simply cannot. And he's picked out the run. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Doku is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, and they have every right to be.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe. Now it's Guti. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. Now it's Guti. Rice. That's a little off target. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Koundé. No way through there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's found a way through. Mendes, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pele. Pass is just off target. And he's heaved it away. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard has it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation. And we have our very first corner. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nice looking ball. Now it's Haaland. Haaland's cross. And it's hoisted clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
With a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mohamed Salah tries making a foray down the right. Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's in a great position here. And Guti! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Hazard with the delivery. And that has been cleared. Haaland. And he's intervened well there. Has a look and plays it forward. It's a good spell of possession, this. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again. Just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Just about within shooting range. And that's another good win of the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's well spotted. Swung over. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that has not gone well. Hakimi charging forward down that flank. Azar. Can he get on the end of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pele. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear. Mohamed Salah. He can run onto that. Now that's well seen too. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming.
Doku! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe might just make this. Now it's Pele. Chance here to counter. That's beautifully weighted. Bastoni. Beckham. Done delicately. Ah, that's a fine interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Guti. And this is Pele. And this is Pele. And he's running through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Corner it is.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 10, Rijkaard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Azar. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's gone looking for safety. Ball's gone out of play. Now he's off and running.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Threads one in. Mendes getting this one clear. Oh, a delicate chip through. Great vision. Oh, well played, well played. That'll be a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Vinicius Junior. Number 7, Mbappe.
Now it's Luis Garcia. And this is Pele.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 18, Luis Garcia.
Bastoni. Mohamed Salah. Salah. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Danger averted for now.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
In with the challenge. Referee has just said play on. Rijkaard. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is as far as it goes. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what...
स्मार्ट असिस्ट करके अच्छा खेल रहा है, बाकी और कुछ नहीं चलता है। कोई नहीं, ये गेम अभी नहीं जीत पाएगा तू। आजा, कोई बात नहीं, अभी आजा। थोड़ा या गेम में फोकस भी नहीं था इसके लिए। पास इंडिकेटर भी मैंने ऑफ किया है, तो पास भी अच्छे से नहीं होता है। अच्छे दिन का मतलब गेम में नहीं हो ना, तो वैसा ही होता है प्रॉपरली नहीं हो पा रहा है इसके लिए। माइक में थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम था, इसके लिए बंद रखा था मैंने। बैकग्राउंड वॉइस बहुत आ रहा था। चल अभी चालू कर।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, cracking ball.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Drives it in. Casillas claims it, safe hands. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Great vision. And he's there to belt it away. They get a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Mohamed Salah is wide and looking to get onto this. Haaland. Now there's a fine ball. Header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ekitike clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that could set him on his way. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that's been won straight back. Haaland! Haaland! And that has been knocked clear. Mendes calmly anticipates. That's a little off target.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Looking for the run. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So we're still where we started right now. No, he's had it taken off him. Ekitike.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and clever...
And the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Bastoni. That's a pretty loose pass. Half an hour played now. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rijkaard! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Azar. And that has been cleared. That's gone for a throw-in. Out towards the flank. Doku. Oh, that's great chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Tries a shot! It's in! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Delivery from him. Oh, smashing header! And he hits the net. Into the lead once more.
Ooh.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And we've reached half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
क्या हो गया अभी इस पे
No,
मैंने
well,
डाला
the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Excuse me.
And we're off again. Now, can they get him away? Just eases him off the ball. João Neves. Pele. Now it's Hazard. Cannavaro gets over and
ये निकल
intercepts.
जाता ना स्कोर हो जाता है
Can he get it through? Goes for a shot!
ये गलती
Oh,
कर गया यहाँ
fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cannavaro makes the interception. Mohamed Salah aimed beyond the defence. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Cleared without complication. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. It'll be a
वो
throw-in.
पास दिया किधर और गया किधर
That's a decent clearance. It's a searching pass. Pass somewhat off target. And the cross comes in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Mohamed Salah.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Hazard. Can he get on the end of this? Well, they've got it again.
क्या
He has found the way through. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. And he's cut it out. Rijkaard gets it away. Rice promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Knocks it into space. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Danger averted for now. Mbappe. Doku did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Abiati is there to clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
ये सही है
It's a
स्मार्ट
good run down the right.
बहुत बढ़िया
And that's been intercepted.
He read that
Yes,
really
yes.
well and stopped it.
João Neves. Gerrard. Spread it left. Stood up well to him there. Throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Hazard. Number 87.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have...
Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
To replace him is
And he's there to clear it.
Beckham.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Bastoni gets it clear. And it's Salah. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rice. Terrific header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
चल भाई
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides
कैसा था?
glad to trade blows.
वो असिस्ट ऑन करके खेलता है मैं बिना असिस्ट ऑन करके खेलता हूँ देखने जमीन आसमान का फर्क है बता बाकी गेम कैसा था थोड़ा बहुत अभी भी मिस्टेक होता है कोई नहीं चलेगा क्योंकि तेरे प्लेयर सब फास्ट आते हैं ऊपर तो मेरे को पता है उसका क्या रीज़न है चल अभी चालू कर दे भाई क्या सीन लेके बैठ गया अभी इसमें पहले पे 2 रखेगा, किसके रखेगा?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Abiati is fouled. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that has been cut short. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And he's been shifted off it. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted.
अरे नहीं, वहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं था, कर सकता था आराम से. स्ट्राइक नहीं मारता ना तो भी
Right
गोल
card.
है.
That has been slung wide.
कुछ नई चीज कर यार.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be...
Ekitike! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ekitike actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Safe to say, he's capable of better than that. And it's Salah. It's Salah! Now, who's going to be first to this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Guti. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Nicely shaped ball. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
अरे यार कितना पीछे जाएगा बॉल लेने के लिए.
Nuno Mendes. Doku. Engages and forces him off the ball. Danger averted for now. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mbappe. So we're still where we started right now. That's a pretty loose pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Haaland. Rijkaard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's the throw. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pele can see things others simply cannot. He won't be happy with that one. Tries to pass it through. Caught offside that time. Well read, nice interception.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This
And the shot!
Good
Goal!
one,
Paris
ball,
Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
वैसे भी तूने कहाँ डाला ये तो हम वहाँ पे स्विच ऑन
Oh,
करके खेलता है।
beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Can he get it through? That's a shade optimistic. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well played, well played. Nicely weighted ball. Eder Militao. And it's Rijkaard. Defending was strong and firm. There's the delivery. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
बे,
Oh, he's been Pele! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! They've scored!
ये वो गंदा
Again,
था।
in a trice, and they are soaring! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, that's fabulous. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rice. No way through. Guti. Now it's Pele,
चलो एक तो आएगा।
and it's been played through. His big chance! One on, there's the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an
And
example.
he plays one through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
बढ़िया बढ़िया।
It'll be a throw-in. No, again there's no way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Nicely spread. He's in space and looking for options. Veron does well to stand firm and defend it. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. And he's there to get it away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Shot at goal! Oh, taken with style. And they are right back within touch.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Ekitike. Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Might want to be careful there.
बहुत ढीला यार, बहुत
That'll be a
ढीला.
throw. This looks promising. Haaland! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, that's well spotted. Has a look and place it forward. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Looking for the run. Spread neatly.
आजा 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 आजा.
Decent chance!
एक बात नहीं.
Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Offside.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Abiati claims comfortably. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ekitike is offering a wry smile there.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pass somewhat off target. That is a great pick out. Well, that pass
नहीं
isn't the
यार,
best.
क्या कर रहे हैं?
Well, that is one way to stop him.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, no joy this time. Can he get on the end of this? It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No mistake! Do not write them off. Back they come. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
Now that's well seen too. Barella, spread it left. Plays the return pass.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
क्या यार?
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Barella. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Guti. Now, can they get him away? And he's quick to get
थोड़ा
it
ढीला
clear
पड़ गया
again.
मैं देख
Haaland. Always onto this. Ekitike gets through on his own.
यार
He's
थोड़ा
been
ढीला पड़ गया
bundled
देख
over. That is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's having a go. They want to be quick to recover this. Zeroberto is there and he can get that clear. Doku is onto this. Great defending, strong and determined. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes
अरे
are
extra time
far more
रखा था
likely over the next 30 minutes.
तो तू मारेगा यार
So all square, we need a winner and we will be back for extra time. And the action has already restarted. Nuno Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. All the way back. Nuno Mendes. To Barella. Rijkaard. Stood up well to
Yeah,
him there. He has found a way through. Oh, super ball. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
एक मैन डाउन है कितने गोल मारेगा बोल
He can get that clear. Knocks it into space. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, nicely
ये
intercepted.
थोड़ा होल्ड करना था
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he's had it nicked away. That's an imaginative pass. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he has been fouled there.
वेट किया इसने
On the field, number 7, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 22, Beckham.
विनिंग नहीं चाहिए इसकी जगह अपने
Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Played towards the front line. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. And it's Rijkaard. Doku plays a sharp little ball here. Pele is wide and looking to get onto this. Too much on that, it's gone out. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Zubimendi. There he goes, motoring forward. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that has not gone well. Opts for safety. And it's with the keeper. Zé Roberto. Rijkaard. Some good work on the right flank here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, it was deliberate.
He's gone for it! Has another go! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's there to clear it. Look at the space here. Right. And that will be it. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Back into the middle. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Mbappe, and that's been slipped through. And this is Pelé, looking for the run. Delivery from Mbappe, cleared away. Haaland puts his foot on the gas. Nicely weighted ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he does have the odd mistake in him, or certainly did in his earlier career, he's maturing fast and he's easing that out of his game, and he can go all the way to the very top.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Haaland tries to play it through. Well, they've got it again. Mbappe.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland, and it's made its way to him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ekitike. Vinicius Junior. That's a pretty loose pass. And this is Pelé. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Doku! Cannavaro. Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. Doku. It's a searching pass. Beckham. It's Salah! Nuno Mendes. And it's Azar. Aimed beyond the defence. Short changes him with that pass. Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Koundé. Ball played for Rijkaard. Haaland. Oh, no joy this time.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Haaland. Azar. Taken back almost at once. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe opts for safety. Veron. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Good take, and is he in? Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Nicely shaped ball. Flings in across. Rijkaard attempts a clearance. Looking for options for movement. Pinches it off him. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! It's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
That's going to go a long way. Veron promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get free, and across it goes. Koundé picks it up from the goal kick. Plays a sharp little ball here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Beckham. Mbappe. Doku. Now that looks a decent ball. Referee has just said play on. He's solid! Oh, what has happened here? Koundé clears. No, again there's no way through. Knocks it into space. Barella looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Pelé. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Azar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great vision. There's the shot! So close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
That's a shade optimistic. Beckham. Threads one in. And this is Pele! Gets a good foot in there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Barella. Chooses to go back. Eder Militao gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Sorloth. Oh, well measured. They're urging him to shoot. There's the delivery. And he's there to belt it away. Casillas.
Paris Saint-Germain really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
It's Pele! He's scored! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
No way through. Tries to pass it through. Picked out, shot at goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. This is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. So hostilities have already resumed. That's a little off target. Ekitike. And he's in on goal. Doku! It's loose. That's another chance. Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham gets a foot in here. Can he get it through? Now it's Pele, and he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nuno Mendes. That's a cute ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ekitike. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end? Rice, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koundé getting this one clear. Nuno Mendes. Luis Garcia. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ronaldo. And he welcomes it in. That is great defending, so alert. It's a good run down the right. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that's really well manoeuvred. Not the most accurate pass. And the pass is intercepted. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Salah. Koundé.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Lovely, now then. And Guti! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's a good run down the left. Terrific header! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement.
मौला नहीं मजा आ रहा अभी कैसे जा रहा है मैच लास्ट गोल तो फालतू का था होता ही नहीं था बनता ही नहीं था लास्ट गोल तो चलेगा चल, ये मैच जीतेंगे अपने।
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Good effort from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
तुझे क्या लगा कीपर नल्ला है, खा देगा?
Veron. Azar is wide and looking to get onto this. Rijkaard. And it's Salah. Ekitike. And it's Mendes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking to play him in. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Haaland knocks it into space. He has a look up. Mendes just loves to go forward whenever he can. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a pretty loose pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
बहुत जल्दी करता हूँ, पूरा होल्ड रख।
He's not got that quite right. Azar conjures time and space where few can. Cannavaro with the clearance. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, crack. Ekitike!
सही है।
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to think it through. Mancini. Azar. Mancini. Tries to play it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mohamed Salah. And it's Hakimi. Pass somewhat off target.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Great vision. And he was alert to it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. Vinicius chance!
बे यार ये क्या
That
कर
was
दिया
superb goalkeeping.
लास्ट टाइम
That's
भी ऐसे
very,
same
very
problem
good.
था.
You can't ask for much more than that.
Azar! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And this is Azar. Cleared away. And this is Azar. Mohamed Salah. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Mancini. Bastoni. Guti. 5 minutes till the break. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get rid. Now he's off and running. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Threads one in. Oh, this looks sharp. Could move up a gear here. Great ball if he can get there. He's having a shot!
सेव है यार बहुत बढ़िया
Hakimi
सेव है
attempts a...
बेस्ट सेव
And
है
that is
यार
going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here. 0-0 at the break.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Pass is just off target. Luis Garcia tries to pass it through, and that's a danger. And Guti! It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have the first goal.
Well,
Shot, surely! He scores! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Haaland.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Rice. Look at the space here. Haaland! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Mancini, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Not the most accurate pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vinicius Junior. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Koundé. Bastoni. It's a really well-measured ball. Doku. Looking for the run. That is ended up in no man's land. Bastoni. Koundé. Veron. Now it's Pelé. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he's quick to snatch it back. Veron. Ekitike. Taken back almost at once. Luis Garcia. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, this is a great shoot! It is a fantastic goal! About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A case now of complete control. Well, that has not gone well. Azar. Vinicius Junior. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Guti ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Guti! A whisker away from making it 4. Mancini. Azar. Veron is the team's great visionary. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And this is Pelé. Now it's Luis Garcia. Mendes cuts out the pass. Rijkaard. Good ball over the top. He's found some space. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Guti. Pelé does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rice. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Azar. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
2 minutes to be added on. Mbappe. And that's gone loose. No way through there. Looking for options for move. And a shot! That's going to go a long way. And the referee brings it to a close.
कैसा था भाई?
So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and this...
क्या कहता है अनीश, कैसा था गेम? गेम में मूड बनता है तो फिर एकदम अच्छे से ठोकता हूँ, नहीं है तो फिर चलता है। और तू तो पूरा एकदम तेरा उसके ऊपर से आ रहा है। चल ये लास्ट मैच है, फिर उसके बाद डिवीजन खेलना है मेरे को।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Whatever he had in mind, that
बहुत
was
गंदा
not...
पास,
Can he finish?
बहुत
Goal!
गंदा पास।
Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice looking ball, and he welcomes it in. That is ended up in no... Mohamed Salah! And that's been one strip. Takes the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Guti. And the pass is intercepted. Played into space. No way through. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Guti. Can he latch on to this? Hakimi with a fine tackle. Threads one in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played up towards the front line. No way through there.
ये क्या हो गया अभी? ये क्या तेरा नेट खराब है? चल कोई नहीं, कल खेलते हैं। अभी मेरे को डिवीजन लीग कंप्लीट करने थे। अरे तेरा नेट गया लगता है। देखा नहीं है मैंने अभी। नींद जैसा हो रहा है थोड़ा।
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to build.
Just about within shooting range. And
Bacha.
for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long.
Oh, what a mistake! The ball is loose. Can he finish?
क्या कीपिंग है यार, हट।
Chooses to go back. Vinicius Junior!
अरे कीपर कहाँ से आ गया?
Vinicius,
सावलिंग
he's
शॉपर
going
वाला।
for goal! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Koundé has a look and plays it forward. That is good alertness. Rafinha. And no, that was never going to make it. Threads one in. And this is roll. Shot at goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Batistuta. That is good strength. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And it's Koundé. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Quarter of an hour played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rafinha tries to punt, and he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong. Yamal. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Guti.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
ये मारना था यहाँ पे अपने को शॉट पास नहीं खेलना था.
Now it's Guti. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's De Jong. Gerrard. Pele. Now it's Guti. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pele. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good ball. Well, that has not gone well. De Jong. Knocks it into space. Now it's Guti. Great vision. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Batistuta. And that has been cut short. Can he get it through? Mbappe. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out of play for a goal kick.
बाकी रह गया था, बाकी तो रोज डाल के देखते हैं अपने.
De Jong. Can he get on the end of this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Offside.
Roll gets flagged offside. It's a good run down the right. Veron promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it.
फाइनल थर्ड में आके बॉल
And
खराब
we hit
करते
half
रहते हैं।
time. A decent
Easy
enough
win,
half,
yeah.
but
Final
neither
third
side
में बॉल
able to
खराब
get
करते
on the
हैं।
score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, he's been caught napping! In by Vinicius Junior.
ओए स्कोर था ये, बचा यार, काफी खतरनाक बचा है।
So what can they make of this? Not the most accurate pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Yamal. Now it's Batistuta. Nuno Mendes opts for safety. And Azar. And it's Veron.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Pele. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Rijkaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. Nuno Mendes. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely aimed pass. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Yamal. And here's Batistuta. Mbappe. Guti. Well read, nice interception. Koundé. Yamal. And this is Raul. He's away. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in!
ये होना ही था मेरे
The
को पता था।
breakthrough arrives at last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Melbourne City are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Melbourne City have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, experience...
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there!
दूसरा भी पड़ गया ले।
And there we have
Gila
it,
खेलते
the
हैं भाई।
two-goal cushion.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Melbourne City are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And this is Batistuta. He's one-on-one! Oh, chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pele. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And Rafinha. Gerrard. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, played right into his path. Now it's Guti. De Jong. Rafinha. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe Demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Melbourne City couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And here's Batistuta. Veron. Rijkaard. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was... Great chance! And again, the keeper stands strong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's managed to get free. Delivery from Mbappe, and he was alert to it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's run loose here. Koundé does well to get it back. Aimed beyond the defence. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might...
कसम से यार बहुत चूतिया भाई है। कीपर दिया ना साला कीपर का तो है नहीं कुछ चल
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
तो गाइस ये अपना लास्ट मैच रहेगा।
So it's down to business here. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful.
Shoots! Oh, that was wicked. A truly
वो पता
wicked
है ये
effort.
चीज कभी
Yeah, I mean, I
मुश्किल
guess he
से
tried
जगह
one
नहीं
of his
करेगा।
specials.
Driving on and making good progress. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started about his finishing.
For sure, a name to strike fear into the hearts of goalkeepers everywhere. Rodri does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha knocks it into space. Now can he find... There's the shot! It's a loose ball. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, he's found support out wide.
यार
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, this is a great position. And he's in on goal. Oh, this looks sharp. Veron goes for goal. Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Veron brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
And this is Van Basten. He is through here. Van Basten couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Veron. And here's Vinicius Junior. It's an early cross. Oh, what a climb! That's a decent clearance. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong.
And a chance!
मैं
It's
खुद मेरे
in!
उसको कैसे खा गया ये साला।
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Knocks it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Look at the space here. And the shot! And he hits the net. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Can he get it through? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Barella. Oh, no joy this time. Rafinha. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Koundé spots it and intercepts. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes. And he skips past his man. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Shapes to shoot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
shoot.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an up.
Olise! Oh, brilliant save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
No, he's had it taken off him. Rodri puts his foot on the gas. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that has not gone well. Dunk. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's Pele! Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Looking for options for movement. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Man, shoot, पता नहीं क्या सीन है साला, बहुत मार रहा है ये.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they...
Olise! Well, that is remarkable.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pass is just off target. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now who's going to be first to this? Takes the shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Cristiano Ronaldo, up he goes! Keeper's got his work done.
Bullshit.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Vinicius Junior! Could move up a gear here. Rafinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's gone loose. Tries to pass it through. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the pass is intercepted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And one more try! Has another go! And it's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
So is this the start of a comeback? Quarter of an hour into the second half. And that has been cut short. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. Ronaldo providing an outlet on that flank. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Olise. Nuno Mendes. And it's Beckham. That's a good ball out wide. Back into the middle. And this is Pele. Oh, what a ball! Rijkaard. Rafinha. Goes looking wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22 será sustituido por el dorsal 10.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Van Basten. Van Basten! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Madrid making consecutive changes here. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And it's Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Ruben Diaz kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away? Pings in across. Chance, surely!
ओए मार
This
दी।
time, surely!
क्या यार?
Rodri. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's on it. Can he get away? That is good strength. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ruben Diaz wins the duel this time. He's through now, is he? And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Neymar! Big relief, it just needed better
साला पता
contact.
नहीं कितने गोल
He'll
अपने
be
में घुस गए।
irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 6 se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And this is Van Basten. Looking to play him in. Great vision. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Here's Phelps. Tries a shot! It's in!
It is solo goal.
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the fit.
Olise!
यार इस
And
लाइन
that's
मार
off
से तो
target.
खेलते ना मजा नहीं आता है ना लिटरली खुद को तो इन्हें कोई गेम आता नहीं है खाली खाली भेड़ पे बैठ के वो XY दबाते रहते हैं
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a key interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe plays a sharp little ball here. 5 minutes to add. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe. Not the most accurate pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Van Basten. It's run loose here. Plenty of a... And that will be the final act.
तो चलो गाइस मिलते हैं कल
Well,
सेम
that
टाइम
was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times.
कल सेम टाइम में आना है 11 साढ़े 11 बजे, ठीक है। उसके हिसाब से फिर अपने कल क्या है कि डायरेक्ट डिवीजन लीग खेलेंगे, अपने फ्रेंडली मैच नहीं खेला जाएगा तो डिवीजन लीग खेलेंगे, ठीक है। तब तक के लिए बाय गाइस।